What time is it? It is 5 p.m. right now. 5 in the afternoon. I begin at 5 in the afternoon. And for you, it's God knows when in the morning. Let me, lower the desk a little bit more. King, welcome in. How are you doing? Generally, just whenever the Aussies are around, some of the nicest people, unfortunately, we joke and say they shouldn't be, because you should be asleep. I appreciate it. Go do your stuff. Go do your stuff. Sorry, I appreciate you depositing your people over here. So yes, as you can see, they're just doing their circles. The arcade server, yes. Triple trailers are fine, depending on what type of triple you have. Just configs. Okay, don't be like... Frosty says that. Whenever I'm in Nat's stream or Casera stream or things like that, he's always like, oh, my favourite colonizer. It's him. It's the only one to do that. God, I don't know why he does that. It's insane. Volvo, I have the Scania. I have my Scania. When I went driving last time, I was using... Do you mind? My DAF, but I'm back in my Scania now. Because, yes, I didn't want to use the Scania because it has a few edits on it. I didn't want them to question, that's not how this truck is meant to be made. So, imagine that, like the maker of your game is questioning, what have you done? Yeah, maybe you don't want that. Loud vehicle outside. Job is thing of the 5. Rice and chicken incoming. Ooh, can I have some? It's loud, isn't it? Every day this person drives by. Okay, sir. Why'd you have this glitched paint? Yes, I'm pretty sure we don't have any paintable bars for this vehicle. How did you obtain that? That kind of thing. So, hello, Eric. We are in Graz in Austria at the moment. You're welcome to join that on the arcade server. Graz. This is where I last ended up, so this is where I'm starting. Well, no, I haven't picked where we're going yet, because it can be any job I want. Any one I want. Doesn't matter. The Michelin one, just coat it in Michelins? Yeah, they wouldn't like that. Hold. What percent? 96. Can't offline raid? You brought in more people. Who raided offline? Oh, Nuna raided. Twice? You're passing them. Yeah, but do they come over here? Does that really work? Snorlax, welcome in. I mean, I guess it does work. Damn, I appreciate that. The double, triple, quadruple raid. Hacker, he's just hacking Twitch. Can you just boost more viewers? How about that? Germany's still working on that. We'll head back up north, probably end up in there somewhere. I probably won't. It's just wherever we end up going. That's what we're doing. Curtain cider. You can be. Latvia mentioned. Latvia's there. Normal box triples are fine. Can be curtain cider, can be refrigerated, can be whatever, as long as they're set up correctly. Don't forget, I am not able to turn... I can turn on some of them, but the rewards with the streamer bot, if they do something to the cam or they do something like that, they don't do it today because the program doesn't work. I can turn on hydrate, for example, but you won't have the ding. Posture check, you won't have the... whatever sound I put for that. I forgot what the sound was. You'll have to do without them for today. Are you going to be able to cope without them? Even the high, if I turned on the high, it plays one sound, and that one sound plays through the... Shimbot. It's balked. This location, I just showed where this was. It's in Graz. Quads trailer, that's not possible in multiplayer. It will kick you because it says you've got too much of a strange configuration going on. ×2, hello Carcart, welcome in. Or back. Welcome back. Tag is good. I like that. So you can use whatever colour you want, it doesn't matter. You're going to burn out your engine by the time we get moving. I wouldn't recommend doing that. I also have, is it working today? It is. In the corner, that's the Trucky program right there. So, anywhere we want to go. Hello Sammy, it's long time no see. Actually, no, not long time no see. What am I saying? I want to do World of Trucks jobs. I want to do a few more of those. One of my eventual goals is to reach like the maximum, not maximum, the 100 million kilometers driven on the job? On the job specifically. No, the paint job is not save it. No, it's a normal in-game paint job. We're in Austria. Germany is here. It's below it. That's where we are. On new setup. Hello, Axel. Welcome in. I want jobs that aren't very long, because that's what I'm good at. That one that was from city to city. Something like this, you see. That kind of job. Perfect. We are driving. Genuinely, if people come into tomorrow's stream and say, do you drive? Do you drive? You know for a fact that they weren't there today. So you can prove them wrong. Are you mad? What's going on? From the video clarifying that. It's hidden law that I don't actually drive. You know what, to be really realistic, and then we try and trick people, is if I unpublish this VOD afterwards. So it never existed. So no, I don't drive. He never drove. Never happened. That would be funny. I want to take that one. And then anyone can get another job. Morning, Shay. What time's it for you? Evening, or like? Hey, Mr. Pastor, how you doing? Shadow Realm. Escort. And you don't have to, but the reason why I'm in the on this server is in case people decide to drive for everywhere they want. Rewards claim, you don't have it today. You have to put up with it today. Which sand builders? I don't know. Is there more than one in Salzburg? Does it matter? It shouldn't. How am I supposed to know which one's which? It'd be nice if in job list you can zoom in. You can't zoom in the job list. You can zoom in the map, but not a job list. That's very silly. Yes, Tuesday. We're on all the socials, so you can pop over between all of them if you want. Go for it. 1%. That is disgusting. Ew. 1%. If I had a bad day, that would make sense. My day's been fine. Can't complain. See, I don't even need to wait. So the benefit of being on this server is that anyone can go basically anywhere. So we're going to Salzburg Sand Builders. That's where I want to drive to this time. Need fuel at some point, but not immediately. You'll be alright. Sleeping soon? No, not soon, no. Well, I mean, maybe in the next 5 hours, I'll be asleep, sure. Half a tank? Yeah, but half a tank can get me 3,000 kilometers, so that's plenty. No channel points, no. Arcade, because for anyone, I'm welcoming anyone to join us for the drive, but some people, when they do join us, it's as if they can't drive. So, just precaution, you know? I could have taken the secret road, actually. No, the secret road's different. Never mind. But if anyone doesn't have the secret road near here, there is one. I'd recommend you go and get it. I'm using the Toby Archecker, yes. It's a very, very nice program. My lights were glitching through there. But it does mean that you can, you can let your hair down and you can drive about as much as you want. The window in the top right is Trucky, truck with a Y. It is a stats, job management, VTC management type program. In this case, it lists all the information to do with my vehicle and what job I'm on. Whose guy does the tricks? Oos usually does tricks. Oos Killer. It's either Oos Killer or Oos Killer. That's his name. Whichever one you want to call him. No, he's doing other things. But he has driven in the past and done some very interesting tricks before. When we were doing the Discovery series, he used to do that a lot. Ooh, hold on. A VTC is a virtual trucking company, a clan of people that drive together. You know your logistics companies in the real world? Like those. People role play as those, or the way that those work. So you all have the same paint job, you drive together, things like that. Yes, ATS 156 was today, and as per their pattern, I've specified this before, there's usually a pattern. Don't take me 100% on my word, but according to said pattern, ETS is on Thursday. It's usually how it works. It's Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesday and Thursday. For some reason, ATS has been first for the God knows how long it's been. Sometimes it was ETS being first, but for the most recent versions, it's been ATS first. Confirmed. Thursday 18th. Can you make a video about that? Video titling it and then splice it from the stream where I said it. Those are the predictable ones there, but they don't give a date, you notice. It's just the day of. You'll be like, ah, there it is. Because this morning, you had the tweet and the Instagram post and things like that saying that World of Trucks is down for maintenance. That's how you know. You just know. For DLCs, of course, they'll tell you when the DLC is out. And then those release in the afternoon, ironically around about this time. It's a pattern, you see. If you learn the pattern, then you know. Down the secret road. The secret road is a dead end. It leads to Mr. Arnie's house. Supposedly. It's a dead end. It's not an accessible road fully. Where are we going? This job is to Salzburg. That one, yes. If anyone doesn't have it, it is this road down here. Go and get it. Go up to the house and U-turn and come back again. Joy. So, destination is over here. Is there more than one? No. But we're at the top. This one here. Very simple jobs to allow anyone to join along and join in. No point doing a really long job because then not many people can join along the way. When is it coming on console? I don't know. I don't know. Every post, without fail, they will comment about it. How does anyone know? No one knows. If people knew, you'd immediately be told. God damn. No, no one knows. No, it's fine, it's fine. I'm leaving the comments there so that people know, you know. They just know. Now, I'll be limited to 90, so you can zoom around if you want, but I'm only going to 90. Much further north than you looked. True, it's south of it. True, I was looking at Klagenfurt. Everything around Klagenfurt. Oh, it's that one. Okay, so if you've got that one, that's fine. We'll probably end up going there, but if I F7 audio, might end up going back. Actually, I'm kind of in the middle there. Directly in the middle. Did the audio go weird? It did. No, the thing is, most of it comes from the TikTok chat, and TikTok is so unmoddable. You can't do anything moderation-wise. You can't have commands. You can't have God knows anything that's going on. If someone says a term, you can't just reply to it. The crews are off at the moment because the program that makes them work doesn't open. So I'll, hello, sort that out after stream. Right, our time, guys. Where's your raffle, man? They're expecting the raffle. He is the bot now. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Can't see where I'm going. Look at all of us. Oh, there we go. We've lost it already there. Better not be. Oh. Saved it. See, this is infinitely better, isn't it? It's lovely. How's it going? It's going well so far. We've just started our first job. I can't see where I'm going, though. I have to drive in third person the whole time. Hello, Church. You're welcome in. I'm just doing a few more jobs. Thing is, though, if I'm to aim to get 1,000,000 kilometers on the job, I'm at, I think, 700,000 at the moment. If I'm doing jobs that are only 200 kilometers each, I'll be dead before I reach that goal. I just don't want to do really long jobs. Maybe not on stream. It's one of those things where if you're bored for an hour on a day off, then you do some. So we're on the arcade server, which allows people to drive through each other. Arcade. You can mess around, you can go on the wrong side of the road, you can play around, things like that. As you can see, they're all there. Turning right. Just make sure, turning right. Looks like it's chaotic. It's chaotic. You better all be in third person. Not every Tuesday, no. Last 2 weeks I was on Star Trucker because I was doing more of the missions. We've now finished the missions on Star Trucker, so can't see. It'd be your own fault. It's your own problem. Someone else needs to shift up. Can you shift up, please? Thank you. Very high. There we go. This is my speed now. That's how fast I'm going. You can follow me at my speed. You can zoom ahead and flip around and do whatever you want. Go for it. We're just chilling. Just doing some drives. Yeah, what I need to do, because I'm seeing the fan club thing that's now been fully set up on TikTok's case. You can link both things together, so the subscription and the other thing basically work in the same menu. It's very weird on how it looks. I need to copy the emotes over. You should eventually be able to use what were the sub-emotes. We'll eventually do that. No, these are followers. They're not trolls. They're not trolls. Even if they were trolls, they wouldn't be able to affect me because you can't hit me. That's why. If we were driving normally, there's a chance that one of them might go rogue, start hitting us, but not at the moment. There is one program that was open that I now don't have open. I need to open it in a minute because the goals aren't there. Can I tab out and open it? If I'm going in a dead straight line, I suppose I can. There we go. Remember? Someone here is different. Digvid hype. No, I don't know how to. I know I can find where the setting is to enable people to do it. There is no statistic, there's no nothing to check on how it's doing. I don't know how many hype points I have on desktop. You can tell it's a very, very new feature. Yeah. Reported? Why? I don't think there's any reports on this server anyway. Lost a driver? So be it. Good God, the bass in that engine. It's one of the only good... You have ID 0, Alex. One of the only good things about driving the MAN there is that it has a very bassy engine. 24,000! I appreciate that. We're just trying it out. The complicated thing is that while it's easy to do that once you know where it is, it's telling people where to find it. Because it's not exactly a very easy place to find. Like, yeah, you have to find the comments preview, not the comments, and then swipe along that. What a weird place to put it. Because I saw it on one of the preview graphics they had, where the person liked the video, and then it popped up automatically. That's just an extra thing after doing the like. That's where I thought it was. 75k? Don't worry about the leaderboard. It'd be fine. It'd be fine. You got banned? Congrats. Can you get mods? Not in the way that you probably want to get mods. No. Collisions you can turn off if you're on this server. They're automatically off. Hence why we're all driving through each other. Normally, you cannot turn collisions off without a cheat. What are you watching? Bunch of people driving. I am delivering something, and then everyone else is driving with me, but we're not in a nice orderly formation. Which leads to some funny results. Racing. You're allowed to race on this server. Just heard the car's gear there. Possible to go over 90. I'm at 90 because the type of job I'm doing limits me to 90. You can untick the speed limiter setting in the game's... Is it gameplay? I think gameplay settings. You just hear all these engines that are very, very loud. It's Catarax People, yeah. I'm the English version of him. Don't say that. What engine? I don't know what type of engine, but whatever it is, it sounds very bassy, very boomy. Especially in the tunnel. Ooh. That looks nice. Thinking of Turkey. Oh. Mr. Worldwide over here. He's travelling to all kinds of places. You ever got a hair transplant going? Got Turkish teeth, maybe? Rate my truck. Yours is nice. I don't know where you are. Everyone's vehicles looks fine. From my view. Bit of a money shift. This server is the arcade server. Below all the simulation servers. Indicated by the the A next to the ID number. Yeah, they're all staying roughly around my speed. It's probably because some of them don't have the route set, so they don't actually know where we're going. If I don't tell them the next turn, they may not follow the next turn. Spamming. That's not YouTube chat, that's TikTok chat. Martin, welcome in. Alan. Bryn. Finlay. No. Boof. Brennan. Lincoln. Ah, some of you know where we're going. Yeah, good, 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 good. Nearly lost it there, Alex. Well done. The mods. No. If you can, I don't know where they set them. The whole thing is just free for all at this point. What they use as far as moderation is that it kind of scans all the messages, and if your message is deemed to be a bit bad or something, it just doesn't send the message. But that doesn't help, because what if people ask a question and I want to easily answer that question? So dumb. Yes, it was me that made that fast sound, yes. Apologies. My bad. Oh. It's Lizzie! Welcome in. How do I explain what we're doing? I thought you were going to do something else. Hello, Raiders. Hope you're doing well. How was the rest of your stream? Today we're just driving. I'm the one behind the wheel. This is what we usually do. ETS2. Appreciate the raid. The reason why everyone else is driving through me is because otherwise they might hit me. But I'm labelled as the bad driver. Which is funny, because I don't usually drive. It's very hard to explain that. Very difficult to explain that. Have a flower. Hey, I'll give you a flower. Hope you went well. I'll have to rewatch the end of it. From my people, we've been over to Lizzie's stream a bunch of times. You do need to go and follow. There is a link, there is a shout out. You do need to go and follow. Please do. I can't see where I'm going. They play a fair few more things than me. They're also funnier. I would argue and say they're funnier. Because why not? Hope you're doing well. Avo. Avo, you weren't followed until this time? You sure? Thank you for the follow, Avo. Appreciate that. More funny? No, don't say more funny. No, you can't drive through people normally, though. This particular server has that enabled. It's kind of a config setting. Absolutely not. You thought you did? So much a big fan you are, eh? It's because when I've done this before, there were 1 or 2 times where some people joined and they appeared to get a bit close. I got a bit scared. They might hit me. So I thought, why not just yap around and drive around, and they can do whatever they want. They could be on the wrong side if they want to. It's totally fine. Here. That's totally fine. It's called arcade for a reason. But please do go rest up. Do go your post-stream care. I know your stream wasn't that long, but you started late anyway. At least there was a stream. It was fun to watch. Appreciate that. This way! This way! And you can turn around. It would be very interesting where if Tiny Hands is able to convince you, yeah? Yeah. I was lurking around, you were talking about the pee-pee and the balls thing, yes. Because I was in the chat for a bit for that. Don't summarize that. Don't talk about that. If they do manage to convince you to play this game, that'll be very interesting. I don't know when they last played it. That would be funny. Certainly a different thing for you. It'll be a subathon thing, hey? Educational. Well, I'm sure you learned something. I think that's the goal of most of it, yeah. Loud vehicle. Always a loud vehicle outside. Oh, we're here. We've arrived. See, time flies when you're having fun. They tell me everything, graphic detail. In the rules, they're out of bounds. Who is out of bounds? Potentially being toggled. No, I just forgot. I'm not logged in, but... Controller, cable, and mouse. For who? You can use whatever you want. This tippity top on my wheel here that I have. You, up to you. Controller is second best to a wheel. It would go wheel, controller, mouse, steering, and then keyboard. Driving. It's technically keyboard and mouse anyway. Log back in? No, I'm not going to do that. Chair steering? I've seen that. That's rather funny. Whatever method, all the methods work. Feet steering? Yeah, you could. Where am I going? Am I in the building? Oh, I'm in the building. Oh, hold on. It's something that's been amusing to see when other people play this type of game. They play any type of game that involves this, and then they have to park somewhere. You see the dread on their face when they realize they have to do that. But at least we're not reversing this one. You would go round the building normally and then park. Who put those there? Does this have turnable wheels as well? No, it doesn't. Ding. It's fine. Hello, Rix. Welcome in. Excellent. Perfect. Yeah. Easy. Easy, dub. I think so. That's the answer, yeah. Now, I don't know where we go from now. We've gone across. We need to go up a bit more now. He's actually driving his. What does ProMods take so long to download? Are you doing the free download of ProMods? You're limited in speed so you don't crash the website. That's why. Newcastle. Different server. Different server. CD Road? No, we're also not near CD Road. It would take a long time to drive up to CD Road. Hello, TM. Welcome. Mr. Mixed Content. I appreciate the follow as well. I know that guy. I've met that guy. He's pretty cool. Okay, but you do need to eat. Thank you for joining again. Appreciate sending the people over. Lesbians, that is the fan base name. I remember coining it. Long workout. You do, supposedly. To some, probably be a big extreme, but hey, it works. You know what the goal is? So it will work. Good luck. Good luck. Some Pragas and some tucks in the chat would be beneficial. Go to bed. Pragas? What? Pragas? Did I say Pragas? I said Pragas. She's not ready for that yet. I'm not ready for that yet. Hell no. Fine, I'll try to. Can you be pirated? No, you cannot. If you have a pirated copy, it's not on Steam, so therefore this won't work. This needs a copy of the game on Steam for it to actually show up. Can't do that. Very that later. What later are you thinking of? It doesn't mean like, oh, next week. If ever. See, there's a better one. How's that? Only pirated the DLCs. That's still, you won't be able to use them still. I don't think that's how that works. Mini-me. Do you want a mini-me? I don't. The joke is that I'm already mini enough because I'm a short king. Yes. So chill. Me being so chill? I'm just aware that you're not able to use them. That's all. Where are you from? Where do I sound like I'm from? That's the question. On the webcam, you look short. I'm sitting down. Of course people look short when they're sitting down. I can't fix your vehicle, no. Shad babies. Well, hold on a minute. I admire the enthusiasm. But not quite. Not quite like that. I think it's from this same industry as well. The icon is in the same place. Tropical used to be in your VTC. Did he leave? Or was he kicked? I'm standing by now? Yes. Standing and just leaning on the pedals. That deliver a mobile screener. But it's one of these new ones. It looks like it has massive teeth that open up on top of it. Where is it? This. What even... Do you put raw materials through it? It's the thing when it does the thing and you're laying new roads and such. I think. It does that kind of stuff. The one that you're using, where's yours? I like that. Is this from the Swedish paint job pack as well? That would make sense, given your name. It's a nice scan. I don't know about the wheels, though. Look, there's Andy in the background. Of course, he's locked in as well. Pro mods, it does have the UK. The UK in the Pro mods mod is better than it is in the normal game. If that makes sense. Because it's modded, and it's just cool. It looks better. What side am I meant to be facing? Oh, it is this way around. Okay. The thing? You know, when you're digging, think I don't know what a machine is actually called. Looks very looks crazy. Finally driving. Yes, I've never driven before. I bought a wheel just for this. Look at it. That's almost like that one. Look at that. Some big machine of some sort. The Europe Pro Mods includes that version of the UK. I'm not on it right now. They asked a question to do with it. That's what it was. What wheel? The G29. Logitech G29. It's an industry standard. It's pretty good. Finally driving, I know. I finally thought it was time. 10 years later. That's still weird to think about. It won't last forever, but that was hit end of last month. Ish. Pretty good. Hello, Wid. G920 is pretty good. The G920, G29 are basically the same. One is for Xbox and PC, one is for PlayStation and PC. Almost the same thing. Look at them, they're already off. Already zooming. All of these roads I have, apart from that, I don't have that road, so we can get that. But it's to an industry that I don't have, so that's pretty good. Do you like donuts? Yeah, donuts are quite nice. Depends on the flavour of the, you know, the stuff that the donut is. Press 4? No. How about you press 7 or 6? 6 is only good briefly. It's good for like cinematics, but that's about it. Doesn't look very good. 7 is... Well, I guess 7 could be good for cinematics as well. There's your 4. There's your 6. And there's your 7. You'd only have them for maybe a few seconds at a time. Well, not fully driving. It's very weird. But we're off. This one is to Munich. And it is steep climbing up a hill. God damn. You can indeed also go the wrong way. I don't know really why I'm going the correct way around on this roundabout. Just have to go slower than that. 8 is, yes, 8 is fun. I did a challenge of that. It was a video that I did during the subathon type thing I did. I use FOV. There is a FOV setting. When you're in the photo mode, you can scroll in and out to use FOV. There's also a few sliders on the left. Any rule. There are some rules, but the main ones you'd be concerned about don't apply. On this server, they don't apply. No road rules. So you still can't cheat, obviously. Well, trucks. But, you know, you can't collide with anyone, because no one can. Look at that. Lovely mountain views. I don't know how many on Sim 1. On peak time, there's usually 3,500 people. Sometimes 4 if you're lucky. The number will drop a bit when the new version comes out, because a lot of people's games will automatically update. But we don't automatically update. So there's a bit of a void in time in between those two events. You have to wait about that. But again, there's a pattern, you see. So when they release one version that came out today and one that comes out supposedly on Thursday, they then get to work because they have both. And then maybe by the weekend. Or even later that, I don't know, later that day. There's not much to add, is there? There's not much in this version. DHL? Ooh, DHL's not that bad. What is the worst deliverer? The worst courier? Which one is the worst? I think I've had one or two from DHL. Not much I can say bad about most of the companies. I don't think anything I've touch wood, I don't think anything I've ordered has arrived broken. I've had one package that has come once where the item wasn't actually in it, but that was from Amazon. So, and I just requested because it wasn't there. That's another one. AO's the worst one. I see, I'll avoid them. What kind of a company name is that, eh? Destination is Munich. München in Deutschland. Massive crowd of people, can't see where I'm going. Careful in the tunnel. But I go in first person in the tunnel because otherwise it's way too loud. You can hear the bass of the engine. So loud. What do you stream on? The platform you're watching, there is one also in the description of what you're watching, and I'm on TikTok as well. If that's what you mean for the platform. TikTok stream's doing well. We hit 50k on that. What you also should do, I think Lacey's gone now, but you should also go check out her stuff. Because I work on some of it. So it's nice to show my work some support. You should. You should. In the TikTok page, I repost it. That's what you should. New setup? What is a new setup? Physical whatever? You haven't seen the tip of the wheel before? Hello, Zasson. Can't recall any. No. Generally speaking, pretty good. I don't know how people end up having so many bad delivery experiences. No, the background is still the same. The background is the same, it's just brighter. Because of the sun. That's all. Can you see you? Yes, you're next to me. I can see you. Stop texting and driving. Well done, Zimu. Good job, mate. There are no collisions on this server. It's an arcade server. It's for playing around. We're on here in case anyone crashes into someone else. That's also a thing. It didn't always involve me. Generally speaking, every time, almost every time we went for a drive, at least once during the drive, there will always be a, oh god, or someone saying sorry for something, or be like, oh no, and then I go, oh, what happened? Because someone hit someone else. Maybe intentionally, maybe accidentally. It's just, oh, I don't want that, man. And then the more people you have, the more likely it's gonna happen. So, you know, I don't want that. Kilometers, yes, because we're driving in Europe most of the time. I know I don't use kilometers, but it makes sense for where we are. And it's a larger number. So it looks nicer. Which is why I stopped using one of the vehicles at 1 million kilometers, not 1 million miles. I would need 1.6 million kilometers to round that off. Only job, it's content creation in general and editing videos, video editing stuff. Because there's money to be made in that. I want to do more of it. I'm happy I have been doing more of it. It's very nice to do. Because that means you can do things that are away from this game. No one else I frequently interact with that I have sorted videos for plays this game. And that's nice. Because if you were surrounded by the more of the exact same thing, I think you'd be a bit burnt out. And bored. You rich? I wish. Actually, no. Subjective being rich. No, of course I'm not. I think if you had a lot of money, of course you'd still stream. Some people still stream. I'd just be a bit better with money. I'm swerving because I'm not really paying attention. But that's okay. But also because I can't see where I'm going. With everyone in the way. No, we're not on Sim 1 though. If I go in first person, someone's going to be right in front of me and then I can't see. So it's a lose-lose situation. I said why there's no collision. It's this particular server we're playing on. That's why there's no collision on this server. The little symbol above their head is two cars that appear to have crashed into each other, but there's a line going through it. That symbol also shows up if you're in a safe zone, like an industry, on other servers. It's called Arcade. You've got Simulation 1, Simulation 2. There's a US simulation, I think. Singapore. That area, then Arcade. Move so I can see. There we go. Tiny bit of a first-person view there. And then turning this way. The garage. Oh god. Heavy trailer, by the way. How can you get to the menu? The main game's menu? Like the title screen? Technically, in that instance, you're not in TMP at that point. How do you want to name it? Well, there's not custom. You can't name the custom thing. Home menu would be the title screen. Almost where you quit the game. Or you go to load or save your game. It's title screen. But it isn't in TMP. There's no home screen in TMP. Because to get to that screen, it's before the login screen. Before the server. No, actually it's afterwards. But you have to re-log in first to get back to that screen. Does that make sense? Maybe not. When you restart your game? No, wait, I'm not going to say that. I want that meme to die. That should never have been a meme. You know how not everything has to be a meme? It's just a meme for the sake of being a meme? It's such a bad one. I don't want to say that. I don't want to encourage that. Terrible song. Tonight. In game it probably is. Not for me. I don't want to drive at night. Yeah, you thought you were going to make me say the funny meme number? No. It's okay. Yeah, even if it was dark, I still can't see anything. Here we are. We've arrived. Where am I going? Oh, what am I? I have to park there? Get the popcorn, that's going to be fun. I'll reverse in that bit around the corner there. And then U-turn. Turning wheels can be on my side, but they can also be against me. There we go, then you basically drive out of the industry. Then go all the way back. Just like that. But now it's... I can see it. Pay attention. Banned from the website is because you had done too many bad reports, I think. Or bad methods of reporting. You can feedback that. And you get that removed. Can I drive in the real world? Not officially. Haven't done the test that we need. There we go. Because I'm not too bothered. I don't need it. Yet. Golden, thank you for the gift. Easy. The best VTC, whichever one you want to be in. There is no best VTC. If there is, what criteria would you use? Nice parking. How are you going to resolve that? Cool. From 2018, Zora. Jesus, man. Is Sam still here? Sam, is you in the chat? Can I go to the garage? Why do you want me to go to the garage? I like saying it like that, by the way. How about about you, Felix? Do your follow age. What's your follow age on now? Oh, it's there? Oh, there's a service there. Hey, you got a 6'9", eh? Great shot it. Sample bread. This is nice. Scania. I like that, I like that. The metallic is a bit extreme. Going from a very bright to a very dark colour. Not bad then. 9 years, 8 months. That's insane. His alt account has even more. What's your other account on? Oh, they're both almost the same. Five years, 7 years, chat. It's been a pleasure, eh? See how long those time spans are? Jesus. Such a long time. Five years, 7 months. 5 months? That's still pretty good. Doesn't matter how long it's actually been for. Me, I'm down here. That's where I am right now. Right. We're still in the same industry, though. Voice crack. Where can we go now? A little bit further north. Cassel is a little bit far. Nuremberg, maybe? No, we could. We could. One of the youngest followers. That's completely fine. We've had people join us today. And that's completely fine as well. I already have that area. Don't I? Yeah, we need to go over this way. Mannheim, Stuttgart, that kind of thing. 15 days, and you're already a sub as well. So clearly you've been enjoying your stay, and that's totally fine. What's wrong with that? Peanut butter jelly time? Possibly. Where else did I say? To the left? The west? Could do. That's from Transinet, that's not here. 8 months, 1 month, 6 years, 1 month. God damn. Please rate yours. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Oh! How are you doing? Where was that other one I saw? That's from... We're not even in Sandburg, are we? I'll take that one. Welcome back, man. 25. Hope you're doing well. Popping in just to check out how we're doing. Can't you see full screen? Because if you were to see full screen, the game would have to be very small in portrait. You can't just turn something landscape portrait without squishing it. You're more than welcome to pop on over to one of the other socials, though. They will be in landscape. Go for that. How you doing, Pop? Monthly check-in? Hope it's going well. No, I don't know when it's coming out on console. No, I do not know that. No one knows that. Oh, we are in Transinet. Oh, good choice there then. No one knows that. I'm doing well. Big fan. 11 years ago. Oh, damn. My account is over 10 years. It was made in January of 2015, I think. That's when I had to look. Where is yours? It's quite nice. Clean Volvo. The wheels look like you haven't customized them, though. But you have a bit. Because they're shiny. I don't know. If it looks good for you, then that's totally fine. That's the thing with rating what you use. It's like when you customize your character in whatever game you're playing. Does it really matter how it looks? It's fine. I'd like to hope that Zin, if that is how you pronounce the name, would be able to leave. I don't know how they're going to do that. If they nudge this trailer against the wall, and then, I don't know, pivot around. No, never been to Prague, no. Never been. Many places in this game I've been to that I'm aware of, but haven't been there. Would be nice. No, it's not a 0 out of 10, not at all. It's maybe a 6, 7. Don't ask for an actual, like, genuine number rating. You notice how I've never given, like, an actual number rating out of 10? Because that would be my opinion, and my opinion is very silly. Because if it isn't a nice dark paint job with black rims, I'm not going to rate it very high, am I? And that just sounds really stupid. That just sounds very silly. I am the one behind the wheel, yes. It's also why we're on the arcade server. Shocking stuff. Landon, welcome in. Jan, thank you for the rose. AB, Alex, Tom, Miguel, Noah, welcome in. Gamber. Stream must be AI, it must be. Oh, there we go, they're driving, they're moving. You'll break free from yourself someday. Don't know when, but you will. Any roads I don't have that I could get? This way I don't have. But also I don't have this. There's also a photo here. OGs remember the old layout of Mannheim. That looked pretty good. Someone named Axel? Well, he's your doppelganger, isn't he? I like the tag, Ricky. That's good. Just noticed that. This is in Munich. Munich to Mannheim. M to M. Oh, well done. Interview. There we go. I'm good. I'm out. I'm free. We're moving. Hey. Oh, I did that myself. Sounded fun to do it myself. Can I go in your stream and advertise my stream? That'd be funny. Ever play ETS 1? No, I've never played ETS 1. It would be interesting to do that, but I've seen other people play through videos of it, and I think that's just all the gameplay I would need of that game. It's old. It's very old. Very old. So no, really. But it shows you how far it's progressed. ETS 1. Euro Truck Simulator, the original. The you know, 2008 is that game. Goddamn. Yeah, but not the first one. Not like that. What do you mean not like that? How to not lag? You will always lag on the CD road. Always do that. Like no one played that. No, well, people did at the time. Far less than ETS 2, obviously. Nobody know. No, they do. But yeah, again, far less people know what it is. There is one way, not going there. True, NASA computer as well. No, I think even a NASA computer would not do it, because if it doesn't use all your bajillions of cores, then you will lag. Rachel Truck. I will be going to Mannheim. I can meet you there. 43,000 for ETS 1. Huh? Really? That's impressive. But a 4090. If you go to Duisburg, it might a bit, but you're not going to get like 10 FPS, really. I don't know. Depends. I have slightly lower frames because, of course, I stream as well. Stream and recording drops the usage slightly. The frames. Hello, Disrespect. How you doing? Can I just... I'm going to TP myself then. I can't do that. Because I have a World of Trucks job. So I'm going to fix myself there and do it that way. Bad driver? Yeah, I'm just not paying attention. Because you're in my way, man. All-time peak 282. That also sounds cap as well. It's got to be in between that. Really? 200 people? That don't sound right. Got to be more than that. Anyway, where were we? That's what Steam Database says. Really? Not be more than that. Well, pay attention. The company we're going to is Transinet. Transinet. In Manhattan. 11 years ago. Was it on somewhere else before? Maybe it wasn't recorded. No. That's interesting. Look at the UK sim. Does that have anything tracked for it? That was in between the two, 2010-ish maybe? Quite a while back. Elsu is here. Hello. That's fine if you're only able to watch now, that's alright. No one's being forced to do either one. Oh, UK truck sim. Oh, man. Imagine it looks better than this one. But it wouldn't because they use the same map. So. You nearly crashed as well. Very unstiff. All of the sliders are all the way up though. That's the thing. So they're not that bad. 90, there we go. Cruise control is on. This is a Scania S. Looks pretty good. Now I'm discovering roads. Very nice. Good. Arcade mode. We are on the arcade server, yes. Just for the benefit of most people. I don't want to be hit and I don't want people accidentally hitting each other. I don't want that. Do I prefer? By now, I prefer the new one. But I used the old one before I used the new one. Skate is out. Go and play it. Enjoy it. Go play it. Go check out all the streamers that will be streaming it. This is a very different game to Skate. Though sometimes I have seen where a vehicle gets hit and it appears to be grinding along the rail. So it's close. Almost Skate. Tuesday. Hello Dwarf here, big fan. See? All driving through each other. Hope you're doing well. You willed us a full Sir Husty. Are you... I sounded like XQC there. Are you using force feedback on your wheel? Don't forget I'm not. So I can move it with my pinky and it's completely fine. Get low of this guy. The jet. Get low of that guy. Low. Yeah, I did. I think I did use it for a little while, but then ever considered a Moser wheel? Money. Money is the ultimate factor there. It would be nice. It would be nice to try one out, but I can't just get one. So I can't space out. I don't really know why. It's very noisy though, because I've never managed to balance the sound between interior and exterior. If you turn exterior down, you can't hear anything, but if you turn, turn interior down, but turn exterior up, it's just loud one way or the other. Looking at a different game. Maybe there is another game that has the same acronym as that. No channel points, yes. The thing that makes them work is not opening at the moment, so I have to look into it after the... Oh my god, you landed it. After stream. Arcade, yes. Hey, I'm still doing my jobs. I'm doing my World of Trucks jobs. I'm doing my jobs. If you give enough gifts, well, that's very considerate of you. I appreciate the gifts that have been given. You don't have to do that. Give I a break. You know what would be really confusing for some of them? They'd probably be thinking, oh, he's just kidding. If I just stopped, like just braked and then just sat in the road. What then? What now, huh? Checkmate. Where are we going, huh? They'd have to make it up. Yeah, for old or new, I think I answered that. New, I would prefer now. New Scania now. In the case of the Volvos, maybe the same. Not the newest, because the aero looks very weird. Cows? Mod owner? Mod. Just a mod. I think the owner or the managers, they don't stream, if at all. Luna does every now and then. That's on the main channel or sorting things out, but definitely not at the rate I do. Well done. You prefer old? Old? It does look very good. I had the old one for a very long time. I don't know how many miles I got on it. Anywhere you can go over 110. Yes. Every server except Sim 1. Sim 2 has it. This server has it. This server, you can go as quick as your truck will let you. Come here. No, Andy's driving around, is he? Go to Libya. Does Libya even exist in Pro Mods? Where is Libya? Can't think of it. Server not dead. Well, it's not dead, but it's not as busy as Sim 1. No. Sim 1 is the busiest, and that's it. North Africa. Are you sure it's not on one of the other mods? One of the even more expanded mods? One of them you do venture into a bit of Africa, I think. Surely. Better with the dash. I did like the old dash, because everything you needed was right there. Your speed and your fuel and how many miles you've done. That's all you need to look at, really. Scania truck that looks sort of American but isn't. Or the T-cab. It's just a Scania but it has a nose on it. Yeah, I'm sure there's a mod for it. At this point, if you were to actually combine all of the mods, which I think some people have tried to do, you have most of the world at that point. Because there's plenty of South American mods. People have tried to complete the coast to coast in the US, even if it's copy-paste. There's a Japan project. Most of Europe, they've gone across the entirety of Russia. Probably bits of Mongolia as well. Most of it's there. Uncle Drive on the first one. Ooh. Scania torpedo. New ones are slower. Not necessarily. Maybe in acceleration and things like that, but generally the same horsepower, the same engines are being used. Because I have the engine of the old one in this one. Because I like the sound of it. Sounds growly. Sounds good. Hello, Lenny. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Welcome in. What wheel? G29. What do you take? G29. What do you come into? Driving on the arcade. That's our weekly driving around, Kayla. For precaution. Just to be on the safe side, hey? Even though I have hit a barrier once, because I'm swerving all over the place and I can't see where I'm going. Yeah. G920, they're basically the same. We compare those two wheels, they're basically sisters to each other because they're almost the same. Simo, where are you going? You leaving? Don't leave us. It is a good wheel. It is a good wheel. But I don't have a wide recommendation because this is the only wheel I have ever had. So I can give you good experience with this one, but only this one. So if you're thinking of getting one, yes, absolutely. If you're thinking of getting a different one, up to you. Check the reviews. Go for it. What's the difference? Well done. Well done. At least you don't take damage on those barriers. No, you can crash. You can still hit fences and things like that, just not into each other. Gear 5, yes, because I have 6 speeds on this. It's not out of 12. It's not a 12 speed. Because my shifter is 6 speed, I'll make the vehicle 6 speed. Don't care if that's not realistic at all. If it was in 5th out of 12, it would be screaming at me. Yeah. Much love. Hello, Joel. I'll push you there. Going to sleep. Sleep well. Thank you for joining. Maybe see you in the next one. At least you can testify that we have been driving. Scania or Volvo? For what one you want to use? Because you were in the car. Trucks. Or you mean which one I prefer? I wonder. Doesn't want to save more fuel? It's fine at this point. We've got 1,000 kilometers of fuel left. So technically. Are you wanting a server, Stephen, where you can't get banned for anything at all? Is that what you mean? What type of config do you want? I did see your car driving, yes. I thought that was just for show. A rose? Thank you for the rose. Here's my flower in return. It's not the same colour, but it counts. Appreciate that. Joel, welcome in. Luca, 767. Clock is going back. It shouldn't be. Better not be. Nearly there. This is what happens, yes. Well, for the past few times when I've been driving... Actually, no, not past few. The last time I went driving with the community was... We did it on this server. This time we're doing it on this server again. The 2 times before that, it's been on the normal servers, but... a bit sketchy with how close some people got to each other. Not being stalked. These people all want to drive. So that's fine. But again, even if I was targeted by someone that wanted to troll, they wouldn't be able to. Because you can't hit me, so it's fine. Slow down, Alex. Slow down. Jesus, maniac. Yeah, because I'm going 90. They just match the 90 and then just cruise at my speed. Plot, how you doing? Welcome in. Very good. Someone has an electric truck. Or I can hear the turbo of it. Stardust? Thought so. I could hear the whistling. Could you imagine if what the sound settings you had for your vehicle reflected on what other people hear? So if you had full turbo and nothing else, so you just hear a squeak. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Ew, electric? Well, it's not fully electric at this point. It's as a mod you can convert it to an ownable vehicle, but that's about it. Some of you do need to relax with electrics though. Completely fine. They're not going to replace all the other vehicles, at least not yet. Give it, like 10, 20 years before they even make a dent. They're doing well in the car industry, of course. You agree? I don't know what company that is. I haven't heard of that company, if that is a company. What is a gate? You can hold the gate open, though, if you want. Oh, you can't! I thought you could. Oh, because it's a security gate, is it? No. Oh, it's meant to say electric. Oh. Well, I like the idea. If you are actually conserving power, getting better range, things like that. At the moment, the ability to produce them isn't exactly the most eco that they want it to be. You still use quite a bit of fuel and things like that, so it takes time to get it moving. But the idea is, yeah, sure. Well, it works for trains. I know some diesel trains are pretty cool, but it works for trains. Loads of trains are electric. Nice. 150 miles. Again, it's a very new thing in the truck world anyway, so they're still working on it quite a bit. Ignore the damage. Forget about the damage. Let's go. Custom trucks. You'll be limited on how custom you can make it. If you edit it too much, or things are missing, or things are floating, then potentially. But if you have such a drastic configuration, you might even... The server may not even allow you to connect. Workshop, no. If you have like the what's it called, the Scania RJL or something, that's not on the server. Hello, Woofy. So the server won't let you join with that mod. Trains? I said trains as an example of electric vehicles. Electric trains are totally fine. What do you send a Galaxy? You do not have to. Bear in mind, actually, I'd recommend you don't do that, because you know the fancy, whoa, amazing animation? I don't know if it wouldn't do anything to me. It would show on the screen because I'm not using the proper studio, TikTok studio thing. So just don't. Not right now. Don't do that. Save your money. Like when someone sends a heart or something and it puts the thing above your head. It only works if you're using the actual program. Not here. Versus soft, I appreciate that. Hydrogen. I think hydrogen still has potential, but it got overtaken by the idea of electric. Hello, Yernolf. Long time no see. We can stay here. We don't need to go up any further. Even though we're on arcade, you know. I have all of this. Except for those bits. But we discovered all this. You're here. Oh, you've got a Scania. Very nice. And you got the visor. There's a video that I haven't put out yet. I think it's going to come at some point where I keep talking about the vehicles that use one of these visors. Where it just looks like the brim of one of those hats. But it's a Scania. Again, it looks nice. Scotsman Scania. Nath Scania. It's almost like I give more points if you have a Scania, but you don't have to. You don't have to. You can use whatever you want. It doesn't matter what you have. The fact that there are so many customization, configuration, thingy-majiggy options. A Yankee with no brim? In this case, it's a brim with no Yankee, is what I'm on about. Those hats that have just the brim. It's expensive, it is. Each new iteration is definitely an improvement in many factors. It's easier. Exactly. Nuclear. I don't know about that. Industry, I don't know where we are. Transinet. We in the Transinet. Worst truck you've ever seen? No, if it genuinely looks really, really bad, I may comment on the fact that it's a Scania, and then I'll give less points because you've ruined the Scania. Exactly. Where to? Haven't chosen yet. Those are the trucks. Is those the ones where you show the picture of them trying to Tetris? Put them all in the yard, that kind of thing? Bruxelles, Dijon, Mannheim is an idea, even though Mannheim's... Oh, but we're in Mannheim right now. One of them was next to us. This one. Nuremberg is next to us. Sure. Newcastle's not here. If you get DLC, yes. All DLC, little asterisk, work on TMP. There is one where part of it doesn't. Scania pipe. No, there is a plugin that changes the sounds, but that's more like an overlay on top of the game, so to you, you'll hear different sounds. But you can't use modded engine sounds. That one. Greece. Yes, Greece works. Greece works. All the map DLCs work. The only one where part of it doesn't work is the special transport. Because those massive jobs, you can't do those massive jobs. Look. No, it's not the only one left. No, there's loads of vehicles that they still need to do. But they will give you more information eventually. You don't know if you can just go through the others. Just cut through half of them. A reactor, yes. And you can keep it going without refueling for years. Ah, this looks nice. Not bad, not bad. You've lowered it, haven't you? It's against the floor. By 10 years, exactly. Very efficient. Guess they don't get logged? Yeah, that's fine. I don't know how much damage I got for the one where I had to pay out the damage on it in the Trucky log. Scanning is overrated. You can use whatever you want. acceleration. That's the thing. That's why, to answer those questions, there is no one best vehicle. There's no one best paint job. There's no one best VTC. Nothing is the best in this. It's not skill-based matchmaking or anything, you know. Here's the optimal setup for everything you want. Yeah, sure, there's like the best engine you can use. You know, best shifter or something. No, there's no Iveco one yet. No. There's also no update to the DEF for the new DEF or the XD Lamau. There's no man shooting pack. Have they spoke about it? No. The first news we ever had from anything to do with Iveco was the S-Way, and that was first time in a very long time. Scanning update? Yeah, we need the 770s, don't we? Highest horsepower, yes, is the 780 at the moment. Ford? No. Ew. But yeah, I mean, they could if they get a license. They have the license for the Ford cars. Oh, so I'm very intrigued by the coaches. I want to see how they turn out. FA16 at 700. In terms of trucks. New ones, yes. They have the license. Do they? Since as of when? Because they haven't showed that it's been in progress. In a few years back, when they showed the first renders, the first 3D models of what is now the new Volvos you have, you could see those from years back. That's how you know they're actually working on. 1 month ago. Was it showed in a stream or something? Because I don't check the regular where they showcase various things. I see the end of year stream, which evidently a lot of players don't see. A lot of y'all don't watch those streams. You need to watch the end of year streams because they reveal a lot of stuff. We could go down there. I kind of want to explore that. Hello, Andy, what's up? Scanning with a camera. Well, for now, you can edit the camera. That's about it. We're waiting. Either one of these roads work. What is... How does it look ahead of us? Ooh. Oh, yeah, we can go this way. I just want to explore that. Hydrate, hold on a minute. We're waiting. Destination is Nuremberg. Zin, I don't think you should go that way, though. I'll tell you that. It goes into the company, but I want to explore it. Because it looks nice. Company is RT Log. RT Log for the destination industry. Not this one. I'm just going here, just off route. I'm just exploring it, because, I mean, look at it. It looks nice. Pro mods vibes over here. Cameras or mirrors? I got used to the camera mirrors in the DEF, but I don't mind the fact that this one has normal mirrors. I really don't care. Mirrors are fine. I'd rather have some mirrors than no mirrors. Put it that way. Can you go out for overtaking? Depends on how you perform the overtake. Is it dangerous? Is it while someone is approaching you from the other direction? You shouldn't. Not to say that you cannot overtake at all. Because of course, there are some times where you can. Driving skills? Lovely. Everyone is a brilliant driver. Fantastic, of course, of course. Because I'm no better. No, you can't go down those roads. Massive quarry. Am I a real trucker? No. No, 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 no. There are some real ones that do also play these games. Tried it. Sadly, it didn't work. Damn. Maybe the one they eventually add, if they do add Kirkeners, will look like this. You're a real one? There you go, there's one. Do you stream, though? To see the perspectives. Or make videos. Oh, that worked. Down the bottom there. Class 1, that's fine. What steering wheel? G29. I've had it for, I don't actually know how long, but quite a while. As I said a few times, I know when I got my first shifter for it, that was in 2018 or something. So I've had the wheel for maybe 2 years before that. Nice quarry, yes. Of course, this is in the remade area. This was remade only last year, maybe. Apologies for being late. You don't have to apologize for being late. You don't get detention for being late. It's not like in school where that is the case. Of course not. Lovely. And then we just go straight back up and out again. Since the Falklands War. Ah, man, back in my day. Again, fingers crossed, touch wood. It's still going well. Well done, Alex. Good job. Trade is empty. Ooh, that is interesting. You should be able to see it. You have the JCB thingies, don't you? Is he? Because this happens with World of Trucks jobs specifically. On a low bed, some World of Trucks jobs don't spawn in. Oh, you don't have it? Yeah, but you should still be able to see it because it needs to be in the files for Truckee. You know, when that was added for Convoy years ago, you don't have to have the DLC to be able to see the content from the DLC anymore. I think. You know? What if you want to record your whole trip? What about it? You can do that. What then do you want to do with the video? Time lapse? You can make a time lapse. Jack, that meme is from a song. It's just a reference to a song. It's a lyric in a song, a very bad song. And then just people keep saying the number. That's it. That's all it is. It's not even funny. It's just very silly. When are you getting a Hoary Wheel? With what money, you know? Do I need one? It'd be lovely to be sent one to try out. This isn't broken, again, touch wood, whatever, yet. Don't need to replace it yet. Get the company to give me one. Time-lapse. Yeah, some time-lapses can be quite good. You could also do not a time-lapse and record the entire thing and end up with a 7-hour video or something. If you want, some of the longest drives in this game take that long. I think the longest, one of the longest I've ever seen, I think was a 12-hour video. But it uses several mods and it goes across everything, basically. So, yeah, it takes a while. Can I? Theoretically, yes, I can ban people while driving. That's complicated to do because then they're multitasking and I'm not very good at doing that. So I'd rather not. It's only £500. How much is the Moser? I was under the impression the Hoary cost a little bit less than the Moser. It's open, open, open. Thank you. Good. Evan, welcome in. You're doing well. 20 hours? For real life stuff, you can absolutely time-lapse those. The Edge of Japan mod, yes. I've seen that one. Spag roll? Go for it. Toasty, pasta, or roast? Roast, I think if you want to do your tradition, keep it for the weekend, far cheaper. Really? Oh, I thought it was the other way around. I'm under the impression that because of Moser, well, they're both somewhat established in the kind of racing. No base. Ah, well, there you go then. Yeah. It's like the Fanatec ones where you buy each bit. Yes, that'll be £50 per pedal. Not including the bit that the pedal is attached to. Yeah. Literally a kit. Is there a bundle that includes the base? Because again, you can change the base. I'm pretty sure on this one as well, you can take this off and put something else on it. I don't know how to do that, and I don't want to do that because I don't know how to take it apart, and I'm not going to build. No, I don't want to do that. When the next Pro Mods is out, whenever well, there's a new version of the game that is going to be coming out soon, and then they will work on updating it again for that. Currently, we're on 276, I think, version of Pro Mods. Dovetail? Yeah, Dovetail's games have been very interesting. The concept of the train sim game has been pretty good. Train Sim World is the more realistic one. Sure. Development. Yes, one of them is still in development. Oh yeah, 276 is in development. I don't know. But at least you do have a kind of timeline that they're working on. At least you can see that. I like that they do that. They add a few more things, but the current newest version works on this version of the game, so that's fine. They had to rush that because players were impatient. And could you imagine if SCS, the makers of the game, actually gave into the same aggression as well, and they rushed the console release? All the people that were begging for it would be the first people to complain about it. 1K, there you go. For the full Moses setup, there you go. Without a gear stick, man, I just don't have that to dispose, you know? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's just, them's just how, them's the facts. Always cheap. Fair enough. Fair enough. But at least there's more choice. You have more things that are slightly dedicated to this particular thing. I know you had a few choices beforehand, but most people just went with a Logitech or a Thrustmaster, whatever, you know. BD, welcome in. The B-Dog, Monty, Maverick. How are we doing? Haven't got the current one. Got a new PC. Ooh, gonna have to wait. Well, that's okay. As long as you don't end up having withdrawals and you can wait. Sim 1, no, we're on the arcade server. Below all of the simulation servers. Console players on TMP? I would want to see how that works. Firstly, you have to narrow it back, okay? Narrow it down. The idea of crossplay as it is could be a thing, but it would only be on Convoy. So, you see that message that appeared, by the way? You stream on Kick, and then the few times that people come into the chat, they're just bots. It's funny. Not even real. It's just stupid. So I just leave it. It's fine. If you're banned from all of the TMP servers across both games. So it's not just the server you were playing on at the time. Because otherwise, you could just do the same thing again on a different server. And then maybe get another ban. So, hello Vego. How you doing? Good evening. Start the game, everything is blue. Blue? In the menu or after you've actually pressed drive? At what point does it stop working? The day you see him driving, I am actually driving. Cherish it, because there are some people that will be in the next few streams and they'll say I don't drive at all. Do you play this game? Do you actually drive in this game? Yes, I do. Sometimes. You don't understand the same mod that bans you does the appeal? I get the confusion with the matter. But then again, it requires just another step in the procedure, really. Someone else. How do you justify who looks at them anyway? Is it just up for grabs? Like, oh, this appeal is available. I will have a look at it. How... Nice. How's that being decided? I do need fuel, but I still have enough to get me there. Because if you look at the top right with the trucky thing there, you see it's flashing, but it says I have 500 kilometers left, which is plenty. All good. Crossplay through third-party software won't ever be possible on any game platform since consoles don't allow you to install applications not coming from stores. Exactly. Hello, Prime, by the way. Long time. Holy crap. Remember Prime? The Prime? Yes, so you probably won't get TMP. I mean, the fact that they're going to give you potentially the idea of some pre-approved, very carefully selected mods that you'll be able to use. They'll be listed on the store, though. Somehow. As Downloadable content. Optimus. It is Optimus Prime. Prime is an OG. Someone else requested? If you want like another POV, then yes, I guess you could request that. It just, I don't know. I get the view of it. We used to do that on the other place I used to mod for. But it basically was whoever got it at that time. Whoever clicked it first. No, I don't use lane assist, no. You can use it, but bear in mind it is a little bit buggy. Sometimes it doesn't quite keep you in the same lane. TMP the console for single player, Miles. Well, TMP is multiplayer, so what do you mean for single player? No. That doesn't make sense, Rage. You'd be able to play the game just as you would on Steam in the single player. Maybe Convoy, because Convoy is the built-in multiplayer. Turning off. Fuel tank is heavy. It can hold 4,000 kilometers worth of fuel. I don't know how many liters that is. I don't care. I'm not bothered by the liters. I'm only bothered by the distance you can go with the amount of liters. The menu with the truck stuff is Trucky. Truck with a Y. It's a great statistics / logging / program. If you want to log your jobs and things like that, either by yourself or for VTC, that's what you can use it for. The real stats part is that some job logging programs count race miles versus regular miles. There's no actual difference, it's just one is frowned upon. That's if you go over 100 kilometers an hour. But you can just turn that setting off as well if you don't want it. Doesn't really matter. Turning off again. Oh, bit of a bounce. Gotta go deliver? Go do that. You go do that. Good luck. Well done, Nath. That was good. Oh, joining others' clans. Oh, well, it would be interesting if they did have a kind of built-in VTC type clan system and you had a little actual clan tag. Maybe down the line they'll do that. In other games of similar types, you can have sort of clans you can join. Wrong way is allowed on arcade, yes. It is allowed on arcade. You can do that. I get what you mean. Don't know. Tell those new features. Gonna do 100? I am in no rush to reach 100. I have met it many times before. I'm still working through a series of where I streamed getting to 100 again, but this time round, I'm not that bothered. Magdeburg, no, Nuremberg. We're in the other Berg. Burger. You did save the bounce. You did. Some know the route. I think some just set a waypoint to roughly where we're going, or there is no way that my vehicle is stuck there. I wedged it against the Come on, man. Really? Come on now. Come on. I'm in the pole, man. What the flip? Getting damage. That can't happen. Random lamppost. You can't help me. I can just teleport myself, but I'd rather not do that. Let's get out of the vehicle and leave it. Come on, man. Where's the service? Are we near the service? Oh, we're not near the service, are we? Oh, it's over there. Oh, God. Just because I went a bit too close. Just look at that. You can get stuck where if your front bar that actually has collision gets wedged, you get a lamp wedged in between you. So you see it's vibrating because I'm stuck. Like that. It's a very funny tactic there. A reason not to use them? No, it's just a reason not to go all the way up to a fence. Yes. Stuck meme. I'll be with you in a moment. Give me a moment. That's what it looks like when you get TP'd. So now you have no excuse not to say that you don't know what that looks like. You know what, by the way, why did I buy the repairs beforehand? Why did I even do that when I have fix? I spent so much money last time repairing my damn vehicle when I can just fix it. With the flip. That's very dumb. The mountain. Which mountain? Which one? There are many mountains. Skill issue. Why did I just not do that? You have unlimited fix on arcade. There's no cooldown. You don't even need a trailer for it. What the pole bug? I don't know about it being a bug, it's just a physics issue. It's not even a TMP specific, it's the game. Need to refuel? I have 456 kilometers left. So there is a fuel station here. Sure, I'll just do that. Sure, why not? Just so you don't complain about it. Okay. There we go. Cost of these games. I would assume that they'll cost similar to what they do on Steam. Given that you're not getting any more or less, potentially, between Steam versus console stores, I assume it would be about the same. Unless console adds an extra tax or something that you buy. So normally the game is about £20. Yeah. I don't see any reason why it would cost more, but I mean, you know, we don't know yet. It might. You don't have to buy it on every platform. Unless you just got throwaway money. TestMP till 2027, thank you for joining. I'll see you then. We need a picture of all the people, and I think this will be the last job. We're hitting RT log in Nuremberg. Just because I sent myself back to the service. Imagine spending a large amount of virtual money to fix up some bodywork while you landed a helicopter without an engine. What, so you just falling in style then? You just fell from the sky strategically. It's interesting. I haven't played Flight Sim in a while. When it reaches 100? What do you mean 100? 100,000? A million? When what reaches 100? Bouncy road. Auto rotation. Ah, must be pretty scary. By the way, Prime, I guess as you're here, any plane enthusiasts and fans of things like Flight Radar, they have a little mobile app. Not sponsored. What was it called? Sky Cards, I think. It's kind of like a collectible thing. You collect planes. But it uses the Flight Radar's map. So you're kind of capturing them. It's like Pokemon Go for planes. Kind of an interesting app. You might be interested in that. A sight to see? Exactly. I'm driving. It's me. And we're back. It's take one, by the way. We haven't done this before. Can you imagine I do it again? If I do it again, I'll just alt F4. Alright, don't hit the fence, don't hit the lamp. Stop! Whoa! Oh, come on. Come on. This trailer has turnable wheels on it. Too frozen? It hasn't for me. Refresh. Have an audience, I do. Rotors are spinning as you go down, giving you enough lift to slow down to land safely. Oh! So you just kind of plopped onto the floor then. 1,000 damage? It's fine. Yeah, whatever. Okay, where are we parking this amount of people? Where are we going? Unless if you were to leave your trailers over this end and then park your vehicles this end against the wall. Could do that. Bad for you. If it's just for you, then I don't know what to do about that. Carol, you as well if you're with us. I don't know if you are with us. Dump your trailer somewhere else. Or dismiss it, whatever you want. Not all the way against the wall in case someone has a long configuration. Like Zell. Yes, see. Mimo, welcome in. BMW. Christina, welcome in. Sir, As, how we doing? Alaikum shalom. Did I say it right? Did I do it? Close enough. Straight. In what context, eh? Well, not really, but, you know. No one else is, evidently, so it's fine. You're the blue one. Pretty good. Pretty good. Hello, train spawning. Welcome in. Punk up in your line. Line of people. Photo? This is for a photo, yes. Yes. That is good without context. Hello, Jay. One good fact is how good most of the console drivers are. Truck and logistics. Really? We'll see. We'll see, won't we? Because we have a lot of people that have been unable to play this game because they don't have a PC. Finally able to, but we'll also have some people that have already played on PC that may not be the best drivers in the world. Whoa! Someone's trailer. I can have it so that on the very right there you've got the logo of the industry. Hello? Yeah. Yes, you can get a line. Join in, join in. Dump your trailer somewhere, not directly in front. Join in. There's room on the left. Put the camera there. Look at the nice selection, eh? Not too broad. There's no Mercedes. No Iveco. No, not that side. Oh, that's fine. You may not even be able to... Oh, there is something there. No, you won't really be able to fit on that side. Go the other side. Because you may not be able to go all the way back. Oh, you kind of can. Yeah. Yeah. 5-second delay. It's normal. Normal for this platform. But yeah, what I need to do after the stream is sort out the badges that will go with the logo thing that the TikTok has. It doesn't show in... the prefixes don't show in this... my chat window that I use. So I'd have to look down to see who someone is. Or what rank, what role they are. This one, it's okay there because we're all lit fam. But then of course the surroundings aren't. Yeah. Oh, well done, Gez. Joined your own gamba. Why'd you do that? And then one picture looking down the line. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I count this one? I don't know, but a handful of us that have like the 2 Michelins and then something in the middle. Nice. Nice. Take your photos or whatever. Very well done. Very good attendance. Sunset can be nice, but only if you are kind of facing the right way. Usually it's bad to take a picture directly looking into the sunset. Depends. I'm not too bothered about that. No, Posper, no one knows information about it yet. I know it's disappointing for those that thought for some reason they're going to get told all the details on day one, but no. No. We don't know yet. But, again, the company that makes this game is very good at communicating stuff, and all the information that you will need and they can present to you will be given to you at some point. In a nice handy blog post that hopefully most people will understand. Potentially date of when, how it'll work, what features may or may not transfer over, things like that. Price, perhaps, you know, all the stuff you may be asking. For the Philippines, hello. Photo can be the thumbnail, yes, of this stream's VOD. They might assume, because I, not to brag or anything, but I know a handful of things about the game and I've played the game for a while, so they might assume that I know. Because I play this game a lot, so I might know, but I'm not like an insider for it. I'm part of the team and am a player of the multiplayer mod for the game. I don't work for the company that makes the game. Yeah, you can be hyped, absolutely. I want to see how they turn out. I want to see how the console players turn out, because overall you get just more people playing the game. I'm the man with the knowledge.